Okay, today is August 18th, 2023, and this is my trade recap. Coming into the morning, I had proper uh, 8 hours of sleep, and I was trying to get 30 minutes of meditation in, but I was constantly getting distracted. I had maybe like 5 minutes of proper high quality meditation, but that was it. I was trying to do more, but it was getting close to market open, and I was growing impatient because especially after I did my DRC and looked at how the market was opening, doing a quick daily chart analysis, this looks like a day where there could be an opening setup. So I didn't want to miss the move at the open, and I was already coming into the morning. I was willing to break the rule of skipping the first 10 minutes of trading because in this case the first 10 minutes trade actually makes sense, where the initial short signal at the top of the channel or anybody that's shorting on the same day at the break of the demand zone has a reason now with 3 solid red days right here, and especially a gap down coming into today followed by a weak open. If there's any weak open reclaim longs or any weak open reclaim of any key levels, then there's high probability and risk reward now makes sense for an opening long setup. So that's why I was already willing to break that rule. So that already shows a flip in kind of my mindset where I'm no longer focusing on the process. I'm more focused on not missing the opportunity so I can make money. So there's already a slight switch in my focus. So that's something to be aware of. And also coming into the morning, I didn't have proper meditation that I wanted. So no matter what, I can't score above a C today. So no significant news coming out today. Um, I took a couple trades. First one was okay. Well, first one was on my options account actually, which I don't really talk about much, but it's a very small account that I'm just trying to grow. But it was a set up into demand zone here off the daily chart, where if it has a premature short to the downside where the short signal makes no sense to do whatsoever, but there is selling pressure that comes in, and this demand zone starts to show buyers at this level, which was right at the open as well. It cracked this level and it just started to reclaim immediately. So I took a long right at this position right here, right on this candle as soon as it reclaimed this level on my options account. It was a 433 calls, 433 calls, and that's what I thought at least. But I checked and it was the chart was going up, but it was showing minus 10%, minus 15%. So I was like, what the fuck? Turns out I took a fucking put uh, at that price. I don't know why I've been making this. This is way too many mistakes lately, where just very stupid, silly mistakes, where I'm taking the opposing side on accident. It's happening way more frequently than it should, and this is becoming an issue. So I stopped that out for like about a 10% loss, about $20, not much at all, but about $15, whatever. But um, like it's just missing this opportunity here. This was about a 50% move up to here, 60%, and it was such an obvious trade. And I took the opposing side and took a 1 hour loss or half-hour loss for no reason. That makes no sense to do. So already starting the morning off very tilted, and now I'm just focusing on my futures account here, looking for some sort of a dip long play. First area I saw was a 50% retracement here from the lows to the highs. Bounced off that level perfectly, and now looking for a continuation long. I took the long right through this candle here. I believe I downsized once I realized I kind of took a little bit heavy size. This was about a 4 point risk, and I had about 6 contracts, so that's about $120 risk, and I understood that that was oversized, so I stopped out, or I downsized immediately on partial position, so I only had 4 contracts left. And then on the next break of this level, I wanted to risk tight off this 43.62, entry being 4365s on the ads, and I could make sense of the risk reward and sell into demand zone up here. Main price target being that 4372 level. Uh, and the risk reward makes sense there, but in this case, the ad was way too premature. So on the next pullback, I had to stop out partial position here, and then uh, I added those position right back into this candle, took some profits into this candle, and then held for a stop at this 4360.75. And on this candle, I thought it made perfect sense to risk off of this low if it breaks above this 4365 first and has a fail follow through. Then the risk below this low made sense. And that's exactly what happened. It broke above this 4365, retested highs, and then came right back and broke this low. So I thought that was a valid area to take my stop, and I stopped out of the position. That was about a about a half hour loss on this trade. So I'm not too unhappy about the way I traded the exit on this one. Even though it was a premature exit, that was a valid reason to get the fuck out of the trade. And you know you were kind of getting oversized and adding premature to levels. But if you just held to your original stop right here, then you would have had no problems hitting deeper targets up here for your full price target. So I believe that was an error that I made with just trying to be too clever with my entries and adding full size and adding premature, which was a mistake that I had in prior days as well. So it's definitely where my main focus should be going forward, is eliminating the premature ads, and that's something I'm gonna have to dive deeper into over the weekend. And next trade was on that same candle where I got stopped out. I re-entered long. I believe my entries were pretty trash here, where I got long into this candle here. Up, I chased it up through here. Is once again very unlucky timing, but I can't blame it on anything else. It's just I don't know. I want to take full accountability for it, so I don't want to blame anyone else. But my girlfriend came in at the time, and she was saying good morning, and I thought I closed the door and I would hear her come, and it wouldn't shock me or anything, but I didn't hear her come in at all, and I was saying good morning to her. I looked away on this candle, and immediately stopped me out, and I saw the candle show confirmation of buyers right at that level. In that case, that was entry to re-add right at this 4365 re-break, but I missed it, and I had to chase this candle here, so I couldn't take the proper size that I wanted. So I understood that if this meets my profit target, then without having a full dip, then I can't get full size ads, and I need to just take my full size exit into that price target. And it met right to my price target. I took that out. Understanding the context of the trade, this needs to be a continuation short day, most likely, where upper levels are most likely going to reject and continue lower on the first retest. And that was the first retest, so I wasn't expecting a huge move in that direction. And then once that area rejected, and now it's looking good for standard bear flag short on the 1 minute. I took it short on this candle here. On this candle here, risking off this candle high, and then on this break I added full size, risking off of this candle high. So, and then on the first flush is where I covered everything into 1-to-1. Understanding the context of the short side as well, where a lot of shorts are stuck on the opposing side here, and the context for a deeper wash was not too likely. So I just took profits there, and that's it for my morning. Just great job understanding your emotions and not sticking around, understanding that it is a pretty tilting morning, where you could have taken full advantage of this move from demand to supply on your options account, missing or taking the premature ads, so getting stopped out premature, and then missing the long entry here and having to chase, so you couldn't get the full size ad. just everything, just very tilting. And great job being aware of that. And I'm pretty sure that has to do with my meditation, even though I didn't get proper meditation today. And great job just being able to walk away today and just calling it a day. I'm gonna be doing a weekly review, but I don't think I deserve extra size for next week because I am seeing the same mistakes that I'm making this week of just adding premature that needs to be completely eliminated first. So my main focus needs to be on focusing on my C game, eliminating that mistake first, and then I can give myself more size or work on my A game. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it.